Hello, it's CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, and we're across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. It is just past midnight, just about time for me to eat. But I did want to show off something, not a big deal. Um, these are two medium to small futons that came in today, and I assembled them, and they're great. Now they do sit a little low, but the but actually, and please do forgive my apartment right now because I have futon boxes everywhere, and then I moved the large cabinet and hutch that was in here, and so I took everything out of that, and it's all over my tables. But these came in today, and the reason why I got them was because I ordered them because they were uh, really cheap, actually. Um, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them in here because pretty soon, I would say around this time, I'm going to start next month, and about a month from now, basically, I'm going to be I would be setting up for holidays anyway, so I don't want to go ahead and move these into the spare room and then move them back out, 3 weeks from now or whatever. So I'm just going to leave them here. And right now, I just have everything kind of like shoved in the living room. I think what's going to happen uh, is that these two are going to eventually find a home in the guest bedroom where they can be used. I can sit around, or they can be used as kind of a firm daybed. They're very firm, but like when you're tired or what, you just want, they're perfect for guests. Like I feel very very comfortable lying stretched out on this thing, and with both and the reason why I wanted to put them both side by side like this is because they're kind of short one by one. You know what I mean? Like with just one, I don't fit on one of them, but I fit on two of them, so that's fine. Now, would this fit in that bedroom? Barely. I don't know. I do not know. Would it? That's something to think about. Mm, I don't know that it would. Hang on. Ah, yes. I did just figure this out, and long ways it would fit in the bedroom. Or you could lay them out and you could put them, kind of make a square out of them or whatever. They're kind of rectangularly laid out. Anyway, um, and then, you know, uh, top it with enough blankets and things like that to kind of soften it up a little bit. I really don't have overnight guests. The times that I've been here, I've had uh, well, my friend Jana, right after I first moved, but we actually sat around for a few hours and then we went out and had coffee and then ended up going back to her and her husband's place. That really wasn't an overnight a guess. That was just a real early in the morning kind of thing. But because we're both insomniacs. Anyway, she just actually just moved to Arkansas. I'm going to miss her. But anyway, and her husband, Paul, who's a great guy. Uh, but anyway, and then let's see. I had someone come over and visit. Like I said, it was we just sat around and watched some music videos and everything like that. And then it was like, okay, well, I got to go to bed, so you need to get the hell out. Uh, I didn't tell him to get the hell out, but I was like, this date's not really going anywhere. And I'm not talking about like it was just let's have a conversation or something. And I get it. First dates are awkward. Uh, but there was not going to be a second one. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a second one. Uh, I think I may have talked about this. I don't know. He was like, "When can I see you again?" And so I wrote my number on the back of a Narcotics Anonymous business card. That is a really good way to ensure that you can, you know, like not hear from someone again. I figured, if I gave him the number and he called back, uh, uh, and my name's on the back of that card, my number was on the back of that Narcotics Anonymous card, then I figured he'd be okay with my being in recovery and everything like that. But uh, a long-standing and kind of, but yeah, it's a good way. That's a good way to find out if you're in recovery. If you have to jot down your name on the back of a NA business card and give it to someone socially, if you hear from them, then there's a chance that they can be tolerant of your uh, recovery life. And if you don't hear from them, it's like, no, that's, it's kind of like, I guess, if you were a devout, I don't know, whatever it is that you were, whatever it is that you, like if you were, I hate to put it like this because it's not a religion, but if you were uh, like a devout deacon or minister or something like that, and that became known, uh, then it's like someone who's kind of like secular would be like maybe put off by it. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, but I kind of knew. It was like, yeah, this is, yeah, you gotta get the hell up out of here. I want to do more with my day than sit around and listen to uh, Bjork videos, get the hell out. So anyway, and then the other person was a friend of a friend of a friend. It's just something I don't do that often, is have overnight guests. But this time, and he kind of slept on the couch that I already have, but it was kind of like a short couch. But uh, and it was just an overnight thing until he could get settled into his new place. Uh, but I don't normally. I'm not a overnight hoster, but I've always wanted to have something set up in that guest bedroom. I have a niece that lives in Texarkana, and she was coming to town every once in a while. And this time, if they did come in, there'd be a place for them to stay. Last time, there really wasn't. And plus, I was not really, uh, really set up for company at all at that point because I hadn't been in the apartment for too long. But yeah, I had made plans that night, the night that they wanted to stay over, so that wasn't the best option. But anyway, I think I'm just rambling. I'm gonna need to chill out because I made these. I didn't make them, but I assembled the footing. They actually, it's kind of cool because uh, they come in a box, and then they just kind of like unfold on a hinge, and then they unfold on another hinge. It's kind of like like a little puzzle, like an origami puzzle furniture that unfolds, and then there's like a secret pocket in the cushions where the legs and things were. And then now that I've got it assembled, if I needed a secret hiding place, now I've got two. Except I just told everybody, so they're not that secret. But I think there's only about 20 of you, so it'll be all right. Yeah, so I'm not doing anything here for Halloween. I'm going to try to get the hell out of here come Halloween and be someplace else. Uh, but I do want to do something Thanksgiving, and I do remember last year, and we had a fun time. But I also remember in the midst of that fun time, it was like, uh, even though there was enough room for people to sit with plenitude, a lot of them were sitting in these little chairs that I have at the table, and that's fine at mealtime, but it's not fine. You need something a little bit more cushiony, or whatever. So even though this futon is a little bit low to the ground, uh, smaller people, you know, uh, will find it a little bit more comfortable. I am kind of a short person anyway, and I don't know what it is about this furniture that comes. I buy a lot of furniture that is, delivered, and then I take it out of the box and put um, it would be nice to have some of this be a little bit higher up, but if I wanted to, I could get some um, wooden something 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 wooden platforms to put under the legs or have them like super glued and fixed under the legs or something like that. Lifts, install some lifts. uh, if I really wanted to get a couple of more inches off of the ground. But actually, I had to say, this is really comfortable. I'm sitting here and talking to you, just feeling it out. It's like, oh my God, I am really feeling comfortable. And I feel like, I don't know, it's probably, I don't know if it's the newness of the position that I'm in or something like that. It's probably like one of the most comfortable bits of furniture that I have. And I have uh, yeah, I don't have like very expensive furniture. I do have very expensive taste, but I can't afford the taste that I have. Uh, but otherwise everything would be like uh, very plush, high off the ground, and dripped in lame, and you know, not so much gaudy, but very tastefully. Uh, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm going like this, like this, and it's kind of a gray, so I'm glad I didn't go with the black, uh, because it's kind of gonna go with the neutral and eclectic thing that I've got going on. But you know what that does? It makes the ceilings with things being a little bit shorter, and everything. My sofa's a little bit shorter. Even my recliner chair, uh, everything. You know what it does? It makes the ceilings look even higher than what they already are. And I've got some pretty high ceilings. I've got 12-foot ceilings. So um, yeah. Um, and like I said, I'm still collecting artwork and things. Uh, and my goal is to start on that. Uh, my New Year's resolution to start working on the walls. I'm gonna do, like I said, some holiday decor in here. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is moving that little one stand in that corner, and that guitar. I'm gonna move those out of there, and I'll probably put the tree over in that corner between the two windows. I thought about having a tree like directly in the window, but it's like, that's they'll see it. People know what a Christmas tree looks like. They won't see it actually. It's a third floor window. Maybe there's some kids that run around and maybe this, but whatever, they'll get it. I don't know. I do not know. Truly, I do not know. I'm rambling. It's late. I'm tired. I just assembled this furniture, but I'm also hungry. I've got some chicken wings that just got toasted in the they got air fried in the air fryer. You know the ones, the pecan wings that I have doused with um, the crystal hot sauce, and then I put them in, and then I do them, and then I do them just a little bit extra so I can make sure they get just a little bit extra crispy. I don't want to do them so much that I lose the moisture and the meat shrinks and turns into like hot wing jerky, but I do want to kind of get a crispiness on the wings. And that air fryer, I will say, damn, does it get a good crispy wing? Um, I'm loving it. Okay, uh, in case I haven't told you today, and I haven't, it's a new day. I love you too, and I really do mean that. And I don't mean YouTube. I do love YouTube, but I love you too. And love and light, peace. God bless and good night.